the family dysfunction. Family dysfunction. Family dysfunction.
And it begins. Family Dysfunction, Season 5, Episode 14, featuring MRL and
me,
Krissy. Welcome. It's just us two yet again, not because of drama. Everything's good. I hope you've seen the episode. Oh, you know what, Krissy? Been meaning to tell you before we get into the chop.
What's that?
Did you watch the latest?
Mm-mm.
No, not the late. Well, this whatever that other episode ago. Episode Boiling Point.
No.
Okay, so at the end, during the get up, I didn't realize you could see Alemandrano.
Oh.
She's blurred out, but I didn't realize it at first but you could see her go. And she's like, right? Nobody helps. Nobody helps. Well, you do. A little bit. And then she was gone. But I didn't realize you couldn't see her face.
Yeah.
But you could see her body, and it was enough turtle body that I was like, we can't have all that turtle.
Nope.
She did look like a little mutant ninja. Anyway.
Yeah, so in my game, I've been playing Spyro.
Oh, I beat that 100%. Now, what are you playing it on?
Switch.
Now you got the Spyro trilogy.
I got all three of them.
I love it. The first one sucks because you can't
I don't
swim.
ever play it. Yeah, and you can't climb.
But Spyro 2?
Spyro 2 is my favorite. I actually just restarted
I recommend that to anybody that wants like a kind of it's kind of like fucking what's that game on PlayStation with Crash Bandicoot? It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
But it's a little more RPG like. It's almost like Mario.
Yeah.
Actually, Super Mario 64.
It's got them worlds that you go play, and it's got stuff that you do inside the world.
And you got man, if you're collecting all the stuff and unlocking all the dragons, you got to do some there's that one where you jump out of the fucking.
I was just ice skating and playing hockey.
Well, but remember you got to jump outside one of the levels. You jump outside the castle, fly all the way around, and go. And a secret side. And I would have never found that. I end up looking up a guide.
Yeah, well, there's a few things. Well, I've only looked up one thing, but it was how to climb.
Oh, we had to unlock that. Yeah. Remember, you had to buy stuff?
Yeah, we had to have so many, like, you had
the coins or whatever. It's been a while.
Gems.
Yes. So I got the max
addicted to collecting those.
I 100%ed all three of them because I loved it. I don't know, on PlayStation 4.
And I love that it tells you what percentage you are at what you have.
That's what makes me do it. That's why I was addicted to the Lego games.
Yeah.
Collecting all the minifigures, getting all the.
You know what else? It was Sonic.
Well, look,
Sonic and Knuckles.
I 100%ed the Sonic, that open world one.
Yeah, where you gotta.
But you could still play Sonic levels in it.
Yeah.
The fuck was
I don't
that
remember.
called?
It
just came out.
I have all the Sonic games on the Switch. I bought the Sonic whatever.
Yeah,
Sonic
all
Mania.
the old school.
Yeah,
I love Sonic Mania. Those are good.
It's got like all the worlds and it's all mixed together.
Yeah, and you can play as the different Sonics.
Yeah, and as you play different people, it's different worlds.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but that other one, it's an open world Sonic. Where you have a huge open world.
And you collect the Chaos Emeralds.
Well, you can in the game. That's what you're doing. But then you go to the other worlds. Let me see. Sonic. Man, and I didn't even realize how big Sonic is when you think about it. Because they got the movies, 3 of them. And the one just came out on Hulu or Paramount, I think.
Yeah.
And then they got a Knuckles TV show. Man, when I was a kid,
I don't really care for that.
Well, when I was a kid, or when we were kids, all they had was that shitty cartoon and the games. Yeah. And then they had Taco Bell one time had toys. Oh yeah, I had them. Remember they had the Sonic where he's like, and you smacked the little thing and you shot off.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Taco Bell used to have toys?
Yeah.
I ain't got them no more.
Remember when Wendy's had the paper shit?
They probably still do. But that's what I was gonna say.
Hated that.
Taco Bell at first was like toys. They had like, I don't know, Ren
I
and
like Pizza
Stimpy,
Hut's
Cat
toys.
Dog. Now,
Casper toys.
now, hold up, I get there. So when Taco Bell stopped doing like franchise toys, then it turned into like those stupid fucking mini game looking things.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, fuck them.
Yeah.
They ain't got shit. They took down that fucking wall of toys. Like, then Pizza Hut used to have exclusive shit every now and then.
Yeah.
They had all the Caspers, which I was obsessed about.
We all were.
They had those squishy baseball bats,
Yep.
which I beat up the neighbor kids with. And that dude threw that rock and blasted Megan on the old Coconana.
Oh, yeah. Christopher.
No, it was Gregory and the Gang of 8. Him and his
Gregory.
2 little brothers. Yeah, the kid down the street by Randy or whatever his name was. Remember that little kid with the blonde hair and the pink house?
I remember Randy, Noe, and all the. Yeah. Oops,
Okay.
Sorry for the name drop.
What
But yeah, I remember
we're not
all them, but-
using their last names. We can say their names.
Oh.
So across the street, up the little hilly side, there was a house with
I kind of
a
remember.
boy my
yeah.
age named Gregory and 2 little brothers. They always had all those toys out there. Now, something happened. I don't know. Kid threw a rock, blasted Megan. I picked up that Pizza Hut bat, ran after him, and was hitting all 3 of them on the back of their heads.
Like whack-a-mole.
Chasing them all the way down to their house. Beat the shit out of all of them.
I kind of remember.
Didn't even care about Megan.
Yeah.
I just went straight to ass beating.
Of course, that's what we had to do.
You know,
Like
I
my
still-
sister.
I
It was
still-
Christopher that did it.
No, why?
I don't know.
He does nothing. He's like a little Care Bear.
I know he was.
He
Yeah.
just played basketball. And he was a
I
shrimp.
thought it was an accident.
No, who accidentally throws a
Well, that's
rock?
what I'm saying. Being Christopher,
You
being
know,
it.
There was a time. Do you remember over there at Mike's and whatever Christopher's?
Yeah.
They had that little baby pool. They had a little baby pool out there, and I had heard that fucking saying, "You can't hit 2 birds with 1 stone." And so I was spending most of the day trying to whack birds with a rock.
Oh, and you probably did.
I pecked 2 birds with 1 stone.
You
when
didn't give me money after you did it? He was
No.
always passing out money.
Who?
Mike.
No, nobody. I fucking didn't even know I was going to do it. I fucking threw the rock at the bird. The 2 birds were coming to land in that tree over there
Oh,
where
yeah.
the pool was. It went bing, bing, hit them both, and they fell in the pool and went. And I was just sitting there like, they said you can't hit 2 birds. I did. I did. You can.
Okay, Joe Dirty.
You can. I'm just here to tell y'all, you can hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, 3 birds with 1 stone. What are the odds?
Well,
Bing, bing, bing. Whoa.
beep, 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 beep.
I don't even know where I heard it and why I was wasting a whole day.
Just to prove somebody wrong.
Woohoo. Ooh. Good thing it wasn't like an eagle and a hawk.
Yeah.
You just killed an endangered bird.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Oh, yeah. Can't punch an eagle. That's
No.
America.
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 This is a great.
Fuck yeah.
Can't reach.
What do they say? Fuck your butt and eat your asshole, America.
No, that's not
Fuck
what they
yeah.
say.
You haven't seen that?
No.
It's something suck on my balls.
no.
Hold
Have
up.
you ever heard the song "The Greatest Place on Earth"?
Have you ever heard? Have you ever heard? Hold up. We can't do 18 songs at one time.
All right,
So
I'll play
this
this one next.
Is from Team America, which is South Park writers, Matt and Trey. So here we go. Team America.
America.
It's so hard.
I can't hear
I
shit.
don't know why it doesn't work.
Pull it back a little bit.
Fuck yeah! It used to work. Here, put it up to yours. Sorry, everybody. If you're listening, I sorry. We got our mic set too good on noise control. Oop, there went the motherfucking camera. All right, just listen to it. Lick my dick and suck on my balls, America. Fuck yeah. You never seen Team America? That's the main song. America. Fuck yeah. McDonald's. Fuck yeah. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Hold up.
Do you know how long it's been?
It is kind of an old movie now. Actually, thinking about it, I haven't done no switching. Boop, boop.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, man, I got to do it on my own. Let's do an automatic and just let it fuck.
Okay. Let's see what it do.
We're putting it on the auto. You're going to miss all the action. Maybe not.
America.
Fuck yeah. Lick my dick and suck on my balls, America.
So I have to play
Fuck
this
yeah.
one. But
No, Kenny. I miss when Kenny died. Oh, no, they killed Kenny.
yeah.
You bastards. You bastards. So Krissy is pulling up El Songini.
Oh, I already showed this song to you.
What is it? What you talking about, Hampton?
It's called The Best Place on Earth.
Who's it by?
I'm about to find out.
Well, you better shut the fuck up. Find out now. Do, 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 do. Boo, 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 boo. Hey, what's the camera on, me or you?
All of us. I mean, both of us.
Oh, it's on that young double.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do. Now I'm gonna get yours going. Can you find it? Saying I don't know.
I don't know. I can't pronounce it. Deaf Beatsy.
Hold up. I couldn't. You gotta put that on your camera.
Oh, switch it to me.
Well, yeah.
That's the name. Ooh.
Eh.
That's the name of it.
What's it called? Beetle?
Best Place on Earth.
Oh, that best.
And the
place.
first sentence is your pussy is the best place on earth.
Ew. Well, not you, but who?
I don't know. That's just.
That's the question. Sorry, everybody. I am the technical guy.
And he just sings about someone's pussy.
Well, that's
How
what you're
good
supposed
it
to
is.
do. Hey, it's not switching too bad.
It's funny. It came up in my shuffle for some reason.
Your shuffle?
Yeah, I just recently got on Spotify. So.
Oh, I got it, but I don't use it that much.
I don't like it.
Why?
I don't know. Because I would rather listen to a song that plays in shuffle and not, I don't know.
Oh, you just want it to
constantly keep changing the songs, not keep constantly playing the same songs over.
Oh, you're talking about like by the same artist?
No, like different artists.
That's what I'm saying. You want it to be completely randomed up. You don't want it to be Nelly, 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 Nelly.
Right.
So that's what it does?
Yeah. So unless I make a playlist, and I don't have time to be sitting down and doing that shit.
You know what I do? I just put my shit on new songs, whatever it is, and if I like it, I click the button to add to a playlist.
Yeah, but yeah.
So you just do it as you go.
Yeah, I know, but
and then you'll catch
No, I was clearing my throat.
So you'll either catch a song, like if you have it on a station with the shit you like, you might catch a throwback that you love, and you didn't have to search it, you just hear it. I saw the sign. Ooh,
Why'd you have to go straight to 90s shit?
I love that shit. Return of the Mac. Return of, when I was a kid, I thought he said, "You're like a man. Return of the Man. You're like a man." And
I
but
mean,
he
it
but
was
he
the
said
90s, so
but he said, "You lied to me. Return
Yeah.
of the Mac." And
yeah.
I thought it said Return of the Man. So that ain't switching.
Was switching.
Ain't doing it.
Yeah, well, then do it yourself.
You know whose face that is?
Who's?
Wanda. Jamie
Oh,
Foxx.
yeah.
He just did that face and it would kill me.
Or Sinead.
Oh yeah, Martin.
Yeah.
Did he do that face too? No, because he was white. Yeah, that's the face. God, he's so funny.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx is freaking great.
Jamie Foxx is one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
But I
so
mean,
you remember his stand up
saying-
where he went and visited Africa? And he does all those noises, and I can't
Yeah.
find that shit anywhere.
What was that? What was he doing that on?
I don't remember.
I think it was his stand-up.
It was a stand-up, but he was talking about his whole trip when he went to Africa.
Yes. Yes. Man,
Yeah.
his shit's so
It was
funny.
fucking great. It was one of the best stand-ups I've ever watched.
You know what bothers me? And he does really good impressions of anybody. White,
yeah.
black, Chinese, don't matter. They don't ever mention Jamie Foxx when they talk about the best comedians of all time, ever. Why?
I don't know.
And he's also one of the best actors.
I don't know. I think he's got something to do with, that shit that's going on. Because you remember he was recently got fucking attacked.
That fucking scared the shit out of me. I thought we was going to lose, Jamie.
Yeah.
He had a stroke.
That's what they say.
He did.
Right. But that's what they say. But he also wasn't doing shit that he was.
Shot him with that oil.
Yeah, that baby oil.
Take that, take that. And you know what? Jamie used to roast him.
Mm-hmm.
Roast him.
Yeah, so he probably knew some shit.
Hold up. I'm going to do mine. You can talk.
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to watch the whole fucking Diddy trial. About to do that.
On what?
On fucking, I don't know. It's on Prime or Hulu or some shit.
Oh, because you can actually watch it.
Yeah, it's as
He's
it
just sitting
happens.
there like,
Yeah, and you know what they're saying on the internet? They're saying he looks like a dude from Life that Martin played. What's his name?
oh yeah, with Will Smith. Was it Will Smith? Chris
No.
Rock.
Chris.
Bernie Mac.
It wasn't Chris Rock.
It was Chris Rock.
Chris Rock was in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence was the main. Bernie Mac was in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Cedric.
Cedric. He was in
Cedric
it.
was in there.
Cedric the Entertainer?
Yep.
I don't think so.
Because it was old.
I don't know, but it was
I'm
fucking.
looking
It
it
was a
up.
great movie.
Because I'm just saying all the black comedians. Kevin Hart. I love Kevin Hart.
I don't think Chris Rock was in it. You're thinking
Yes, he
of no.
was.
You're thinking of The Longest Yard.
With Adam Sandler?
With Adam Sandler.
No, but hold up. Was it LYFE
No.
or LI?
L.I.
Oh, I'm thinking of Life Jennings.
Yeah.
All right. Just every. Let's see. Movie. That was a 99.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite movies.
All right,
He
hold
said,
up.
"You gonna eat your cornbread?" The bloopers of that movie is great.
Gefilte fish. That's from Rush Hour. Gefilte fish. How many times I gotta say gefilte fish? Gefilte?
And that's not even Chris Rock.
That's Chris Tucker.
That's Chris Tucker. I love Chris Tucker.
You know what I mean?
Have you seen the Friday Babies?
What is with Chris Rock? You know.
I don't know. I don't know. Kevin Hart made that like.
That's Chris Rock. He does it when he's on a roll.
Yeah.
You know. One of my favorite stand-ups.
He
Chris
gets
Rock.
gross and
That's
nasty.
what I say. All my idols are all black.
Well,
Every
I always
single
said I
one.
was a polar bear, so
Chocolate on the inside. Wait a minute. Are they? You shave a polar bear? He black?
Polar bear skins are black on the
Look it up.
inside.
You look
it up.
Who shaved a polar bear? Look at that black bird.
I promise. Was that yours that dinged with the ping?
I can't help it, man. I forgot. I gotta look. So what am I got life. Let's do life first.
I'll do
So we're gonna do life, and then you're doing black polar bear.
It's not a black polar bear. It's just a polar bear.
And then you're naked polar bear. All right. So the cast. That's. Let me see here. I just want to get the. So we got Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Oba Babatunde, Ned Beatty, Bernie Mac, Miguel A. Nunez, Barry Shabaka Henley as Poker Face, Brent Jennings, Guy Torrey, Nick Cassavetes,
After Bernie Mac, I don't know who none of them people are.
Bokeem Woodbine, Anthony Anderson was Cookie.
Oh yeah, no, I know Anthony.
I remember him in there. Do
Yeah,
you remember?
the
Do you
Boom
remember?
Room.
Do you remember him on Harold and Kumar?
No.
He said, "We gotta burn this motherfucker down.
Oh, yeah.
burn it down."
Yeah.
I wouldn't have the special sauce, if you know what I mean. He's like, once you go to White Castle,
He's funny.
once you got it on your mind, you have to go. Pookie, burn this motherfucker down. He was fucking it up.
Yeah, he's here in the drive-thru. Yeah, I remember now.
Dude, he is great. He was even on in Transformers.
Yeah, I don't.
He was the hacker
Never
guy.
watched it.
He was like, I don't know the bride. She just came in my house and used my computer.
If Shia wasn't in it, then I didn't watch it.
Yeah, LaBouffe. He wasn't crazy at the time.
Well,
He didn't
Wahlberg
go
was
crazy.
in it,
And
right?
what happened is he got that Transformer money from the first one.
He
and
turned
the
it-
second
he went
one,
and got rehabbed.
and the second Transformers, you gotta remember he was a child actor.
Yeah, I know.
So in the second, that doesn't mean it's okay for him to beat that girl.
Well, no, but
Now-
he probably got fucked by one of them fucking dudes on the Disney Channel.
Could be. Now, after the man, my shit just sounds echoey to me.
Anyway, I got the polar bears stuff pulled up.
All right, before we get to that, I just lost it. Oh, Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Transformers 2, the writer's strike happened. So the movie was shitty.
Yeah.
It had like the fucking big robot balls in it and terrible jokes.
I never seen it.
Well, so I think after that movie, his spirit broke.
Yeah.
He was becoming a drunk. He got in that accident in his truck that like cut his fingers off.
Oh.
And so in Transformers 3, they used him all blowed up for the movie. They wrote it in. So he's actually fucked up.
Ah.
So I think after that shit, motherfucker started putting that paper bag on and said, fuck it. Still in movie. Do it. Do it. Just do
I
it.
thought that shit was funny.
Well, it would have revitalized his career if he didn't beat up that girl.
He feels
Twigs?
sorry for it.
Was it Twigs? AFK
I don't
Twigs
know.
or something? Poor lady. We still, I side with the woman. Anyway, Anthony Anderson, Heavy D.
Oh yeah, Heavy D.
Definitely no. Oh, Rick James was spanky.
bitch.
But yeah, no Cedric, no Chris Rock.
My favorite part of that whole movie is when they're trying to figure out who the daddy is of the baby.
Man,
And Bernie Mac, I'm the pappy.
his eyes. I
I'm the
love
pappy.
Bernie, man. I miss him.
Yeah.
That's
R.I.P.
fucking sad as fuck. Really is.
We've lost a lot of legends. Robin Williams.
And I think Bernie Max was like one of those ones that were avoidable. Like it didn't have to happen. I think he had pneumonia.
yeah,
I think he's
he
like
got
in and
sick.
out.
He was also one of the ones that, like they were trying, like they were at a photo shoot. They were at a photo shoot. I watched this. They're at a photo shoot and they were trying to set the little boy on his lap, and he was like, you sit over here, you sit over here.
Sit
And they're
over
like,
here.
no, they want him to sit on your lap, and he's like, no,
Sit over here.
you can sit him over here. He's not sitting on my lap. It's inappropriate. He said,
be weird.
yeah,
They're trying to
the kid
set
was
him
like
up.
10.
Set him up.
He was like, you can sit right here, right here.
Lord no.
Yeah.
Lord no. You sit down over there.
Yeah,
I used
she
to
like
watch.
the lady was trying to put the kid in his lap, and he straight up had tell no.
I'm saying I used to watch what the Bernie Mac show.
The Bernie Mac show,
all
yeah.
The fucking
And you know
time.
they had back when like Ebola was so big. You know he had on his show years prior.
Motherfucking
He
Ebola.
goes, she got the Ebola in there.
Oh yeah, because she was sick.
It was one of the first
Lock that
episodes.
dang door.
Yeah,
Yeah, he'd sit there and give that advice with a cigar.
it was
I
a cigar,
wanna watch
yeah,
that.
and a little drink.
Man,
I think it's on Prime.
that was my favorite because I'd sit there and smoke a bowl.
Mine
listen.
was I don't know, a lot of them.
Like what?
All of the Friends.
All of
All of them.
I'll be there for
you. I can't even watch it no more.
Oh, because of Dead Chandler.
Yeah.
Could
I guess they got they got another one coming out. They got a special, and it's
you know
called
what episode that I liked?
the one we lost.
Oh, the frogs. Now, that episode with Chandler where his boss was slapping his ass.
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh, "Give me a little one." At
Yeah.
the good fucking.
He
And then,
felt left out.
well, yeah, he.
Yeah. He's like, yeah,
fucked
go
up.
ahead.
He's like, "You want one?"
No, my favorite one was they're all good. They're all good.
They
The
really
one where
are.
they're not ready. Oh yeah, that one too. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Yeah,
You know,
Missy's got me.
You can say what you want about Friends, but there is some fucking good
Yeah,
jokes. I know there are
they
people who
are.
are like, I don't fuck with Friends.
No,
Man,
we
but
don't
you
fuck with
sit back,
them.
you sit back and you roll up and you watch some Friends.
Yeah, you pay attention to Chandler and he's hilarious.
You're gonna laugh.
Yeah,
I mean,
For sure.
all of them. There is some good fucking
Yeah.
bits. Yeah, it's a little cheesebally.
and Big Bang Theory is like that.
You see, I don't like the nerds, but what's fucked
Let me tell
up-
you that
But what's fucked up
Sheldon's
is
fucking
the-
hilarious.
Hi, my young mom.
What?
That's what I hear when he talks.
Oh, Sheldon?
Yeah.
No, I mean, see, he's funny, and he's great. They're all great. The one that I can't stand is Leonard. Yeah, he's such a puss. And he was like that on Roseanne too. He played a puss. He did.
That's what the show sounds like to me.
I put it on to go to sleep too. I'll sit there laughing in my sleep.
But the chick, one of the chicks,
Penny.
I don't know. I didn't even
Bernadette?
know. I don't know who it is. But what I'm saying as I like this podcast with this lady who is a neuroscientist and she interviews people, and it's a chick from Big Bang.
Amy.
And I had no idea. Brown hair, glasses.
Yeah, she also played in the 90s with Joey Lawrence called Blossom.
Now let me see. Oh, I love Blossom.
Yeah, that's
I
where
like
she played
Joey.
in.
The Lawrences were all the rage.
Oh, yeah,
you
I
were
followed them
watching a
on-
Lawrence show back in the day. You weren't getting no cuckoo.
The Brotherly Love.
What was that?
Brotherly Love.
But they also had the Lawrence and Boy Meets World.
No, they didn't. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the middle one. The middle one. Yeah, Matthew.
I can't remember all their names. And
It's
the
Matthew
other ones.
Lawrence.
And the
That's
other
the only one I
ones.
remember.
But the other
Andy
ones.
Lawrence. And Joey.
Joey. But they all cameoed in there too.
Yeah.
And then the chick that Eric was trying to fuck, both of them, the tall redhead.
Yeah.
She's a porn star now.
Yeah.
Now, man, we do go off on a lot
We
of
do.
tangents.
Because I got some.
1, 2, 3. You still got the black polar bear.
Yeah.
So that's why the last episode was called Spiral. I was gonna call it
You
Tangents.
should have called it ADHD.
Well, I do have it.
Because it goes bam, 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 and we both do it.
But you know what? If you
It's
have
like we feed off each
ADHD,
other.
but if you have ADHD, we're following all the conversations for the most part. But
We
anyway,
circle back around.
there's an episode on Boy Meets World where Eric keeps hiding in stuff. Like he keeps popping out like,
Yeah,
and then it
Eric's
comes up,
my favorite.
Fine.
You know they have their own podcast.
Oh no.
Yeah, they sure do. I
Mr.
listened to a few.
Matthews.
Well, it's Topanga, Matthew.
All right, so we were gonna look something else up too.
I got my polar bear pulled up.
I already did life, but there was another one after life, wasn't there? There is an afterlife. Well, what you know about it?
So,
What you know,
polar bears have black skin, not white. Their fur, which is often described as white, is actually translucent and hollow, actually like a fiber optic cable to reflect the light and make them appear white.
Make them appear.
Mm-hmm.
L-Y-T.
This allows them to blend in with their snowy surroundings. The black skin helps them absorb more sunlight.
So, do you have a naked one on there?
No. You want me to look up a naked polar bear?
I want to see it. I don't believe it.
Oh, I'm sure they got one.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh my
Hey, do I just have? Is it just on you right now? Oh, it's on us both. Oops. I'm just looking through our audio. Do. Now, does that sound better?
I don't think this is a polar bear. I think this is a regular bear. Oh,
Like a black bear? So you just looked up black bear? Look up polar bear with no hair.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Do you know what that is? That's a Lil Wayne line. I'm rare, like Mr. Clean with hair. Like,
they call me a polar bear or some shit.
I'm rare, Mr. Clean with hair. Something about a polar bear, but it's a song. Carter 3. It's on that album. Good fuck. I don't think it's. Is it a Millie that he said that?
It could be.
A Millie.
I can't. It's not pulling up a polar bear, but it's pulling up many bears.
Many bears with death upon me. You should show.
This is the only one that keeps popping up.
Hold up. That's a black bear.
I know. But it's not pulling up a polar bear.
Go ahead. Put that bear up. The fuck is that? Maybe that is.
No, because look at the first black right here.
Yeah, but
That's a black
scary.
bear.
What does it say? What is that naked bear? Let me see that naked bear.
It says, I don't know. It says bear without the fur.
Whoa. It's a naked bear. It really is.
Look at this one.
It's fucking creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Like it is fucked up.
It looks like a
big bunny rat.
like a dog from hell, like a hellhound.
Like a big rabbit.
Or a big rat.
Rabbit.
Looks like Splinter.
Honey. Rabbit. Can I have a bit of honey?
I don't like the rabbit.
Ow, poo.
I might go home and watch Pooh. I like that movie.
My favorite of all time is
when he got stuck in the tree.
It's gonna rain anyway. Why get up? Might as well lay down.
All right.
Gonna go to bed later anyway.
Fuck it.
I just don't see the point.
Right.
Oh, what happened to your
I'll get forgotten anyway.
Oh, my tail is in the water.
He was always losing his fucking tail.
I was gonna ask somebody to get it, but they wouldn't have probably anyway. I'll just go lay down. El Joopy. He is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. And everybody likes Tigger.
Well, yeah.
T-I double G.
Yeah.
Double G.
Yeah.
So, what was I looking up?
I don't remember.
We're too high.
I'm gonna go and play my game.
I fucking tried to power down as much goddamn
Pizza rolls.
vape.
Oh
No, I ate one pizza roll, burned my mouth.
yeah, that's why you gotta eat with sour
shower.
cream. Oh, you're lactose.
I don't like even the name sour cream.
It's so good. Yeah. So you know what that reminds me of? I
Like
almost
a
put this in
heavy-
my purse.
Like a heavy metal frog.
No. Have you ever seen 13 or 30 Days a Night? That's what those vampires sound like. Yeah. In that movie. Yeah.
That was that movie where they were like
Josh
in
Hartnett.
Yeah, and that was like the
Alaska.
future. Boy, his career was gone.
Yeah.
I did a movie once with
He
Han
did a few of
Solo.
them. He did Pearl Harbor.
The one where he didn't have sex for 30 days.
Oh,
And
that was
here
a
I
good
was-
one.
You know, it's but 30 days. I was in jail going.
Yeah.
"Fucking
It's
talk
easy.
about
Do a
couple
fucking
years,
year.
motherfucker."
Do a year with no sex.
You
Your
know
choice.
What, though? Being out in the world,
It's hard.
I'm getting me that sweet.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm not. Not since January.
It's a good times. Good times. Good time to be alive.
Yeah.
Lapping butt.
Oh.
What's January?
That's the last time I had sex.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah.
You know, I went for a long stretch.
I went a whole
because
year
of-
without it. By
Because
choice.
of someone who smells like a buffalo.
Well, you did that yourself, so
Yeah, I know. You
don't
can
feel sorry for you.
You don't feel sorry.
No, because you could have done that a year ago. Bye, bing, bong, bing, bop, boom.
Yeah, but you know what? Have you ever
I know, it's
just
hard.
ignored someone because you couldn't address the problem? So you just,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Out of sight, out of
and-
mind.
But slowly, all your stuff just starts getting dirty.
Yeah.
And shit, you're just blinded. I had too much. I had court for the kids.
I know.
All this shit going on. did fucking work release.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, and I needed someone to watch the house. So there's just so much
Yeah,
going on.
I get it.
That I couldn't even think until after everything. And it sucked. But I don't blame her. I'm not mad at her. Ain't her fault. People grow apart. We had on and off, and I'm sure everyone's had a relationship like that where it's just on and off, on and off, on and off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Those are the ones you got to
Yeah, you don't, but you're like, you get stuck.
take mine at the curb.
You get stuck in like, I don't know what you want to call it.
A routine.
Kind of like, just like, it's like you break up. Couple weeks go by and you didn't break up in bad terms. Okay. So weeks go by and now you're sitting there like, I could meet someone else or I could potentially just whop, whop, whop. And it's just, you're clearly not in a space. So when you split up with someone and you have a reason, stick to it and don't let your fucking, what's it called?
Emotions.
Emotions rule your bagasa.
Yeah. Trust me. I'm doing real hard trying not to, unblock, but I'm keeping strong.
It's too easy.
I know it is.
I got lucky. I used Facebook dating and it worked.
I'm not doing it.
It's not bad.
I'm not doing it.
I didn't even know it existed.
So I did it a couple weeks ago.
And
I
you can
signed up
meet
doing it.
people.
Listen, and the reason why I don't use dating sites is because I always end up running into somebody I know.
Well, you gotta
And
not
it was
have them.
5 fucking minutes in, and it was in my inbox, and I said, "Fuck this," and deleted my shit.
Hey, baby, I remember that
like
time.
no, I wasn't interested then. Why would I be interested now?
You know, as a guy, we just shoot our shot.
I don't care. He shot a shot 300 times, and I said no.
I'll tell you this: every time I've joined a dating app,
Like,
if
I
I
hate
see
that.
if I see a chick I know, I'm like, even if she don't look good or I don't like
the
her.
thing of it is, like, we were friends and everything. Like, no, I wasn't, and that's why we weren't friends anymore. It was because he hit on me, and I said no.
Yeah, that fucks it up.
Yeah.
But if you're friends, I'm just saying, like, if I know them.
Right. Yeah. I'll do no. Like,
I don't mean like a friend.
well, Facebook, they won't use your Facebook friends anyway.
And
That's what.
you
Yeah.
can put crushes on them
Right.
if they're signed up.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did it, and the bitch was like, I didn't mean to. I was like clicking the shit. And
I did it, and then I deleted my profile because I got shy.
Ooh, it's fine. I get rejected all the time.
It is. I don't want to.
There's an episode of King of the Hill where Boomhauer was showing Bobby how to pick up how he gets women. He's like, hey, dang, I'm going to take you out to the shirt. He's like, hey there, baby, let me get your number. Hey, baby, let me get your number.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, let me get your... Hey, baby, when you're looking real good, let me get your number. And then finally he's like, hey, baby. And she's like, oh. And he's like... So, you know, you shoot your shot 100 times, you hit a basket.
Yeah. Well.
And it gets you over the fear of rejection.
Yeah. Well.
Nothing worse than, oh, kind of old.
That's what I'm saying. I'm old.
But you know what? I haven't gotten that but a few times.
You're a man, though.
I know it's good to have nuts. But I prefer a chick that's had kids or has kids.
Most guys do.
Because they got snacks. I just heard dude
we just
say
talked
that
about
on
this.
But I just heard dude on Theo Von said it, and my brain went, "That's true."
Yeah,
they got snacks. Plus, you know they
get you
fuck.
Capri Sun.
But you know they fuck.
And
pregnant chick.
Most of them don't want a relationship. They just want, you know what I'm saying? They just want
mama.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying it. Either way, it's better than
the younger ones, I should say.
Well, you're 19, got a baby, come on over. But
that's a little young
I don't
for
know.
you.
There's just something different, like a maturity.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And they tend to be a little cleaner. They pick up. They're more.
If you get the right ones, now you get the ones that treat you like a kid.
But
tell you what to do, how to do it.
I know what that is about.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Yep. You know.
And then those motherfuckers will trick you like you're the problem.
Yeah.
You know, if you weren't like that, I wouldn't be like this.
Exactly.
Fuck you. You did it. I'm not saying I'm an
Those
ass.
are the ones that don't like to take accountability for nothing.
That's what sucked, because I always felt like the fuck up. I always apologized.
Yeah.
And sometimes I was.
Yeah.
Sisters know me. But I'm not that
sometimes
bad.
it wasn't all you. Trust me.
And
That's
I love.
For years I blamed Kale.
So at first, when I had got out of jail, you could probably blame a lot on me.
Yeah, well, you were still in that prison state of mind.
That's what I'm saying. And then as I read the baby books, did the stuff, I started to get a little more mature.
Yeah.
And I started to realize, you know, I can't do all that shit that I used to do. And I started to change. And I learned, you know, once you get on kid 3, 4 of raising the children's, you should get better. And I did, and she didn't. and just would not ever, ever just be wrong one time. Just once. Be wrong. Never.
Yeah, take accountability.
And I think if you do, you can move on. Now, here's what's fucked up. If she heard this conversation, she would say, I did take accountability. It's you. But that's still not saying sorry.
Right.
You're just being an ass.
Mm-hmm. Being a whole bitch.
And
I don't like her. She's a cunt.
I mean, everybody knows. And I never
And she
wanted
knows
it,
I don't like her.
and I never wanted
wasn't
that
for
shit to
Mom.
be that way because it's bad for the kids and it fucking sucks.
Well, once I get her no kids.
Oh.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just wish
She's on my
that-
list for sure.
But don't incriminate.
I'm not.
Hypothetically, this is just a show.
It's a hypothetical.
We're venting here. But my whole family suffered from old Zilla.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the problem with our brains. Can't see. We can see everything, but when we're blind, we miss it. And I was just having this discussion with James. Like, don't confuse that young humping for love,
Mm-hmm.
because you'll fuck your life up. Eventually, you're 18. Now you're not playing your video games. You're taking sweet meat to fucking work. You're not doing the stuff you like anymore. And next thing you know, he's got no record. He has the whole world open.
Mm-hmm.
And get this, get that. And I'm just like, man, as someone who had fucked up, he has more opportunities than I ever could.
Yeah.
And I don't care who he likes. I just don't want him to commit so early. Because if he's going to do that, he's better be used to the idea of, wah, wah, and then I'm going to be a grandpa.
Yeah. I'll be a great aunt.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, at least I made it to 40 without being a great aunt.
Well, we don't have to
grandma.
worry. We don't have to worry about Lindell.
Right.
I don't know when Aiden's going to get the bug. It's building, if it ain't already there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not thinking about it.
That's hard for you.
Mm-hmm. That's my
Mom,
that's my baby. Stop.
Hey, man, let him evolve. I had to deal with these two masturbators.
Okay, well, you're also a man. I'm the mom.
When we got this toy, it was like one of your things. Pick up one of your squishies. Now, picture that squishy with the hole that goes through it.
Just
hear me out. It was a sensory toy with a hole.
Yeah.
I walked by the room and I looked at them both. And I was like, oh, where'd they get those? I was like, oh, that's cool. They're just kind of playing with them. And then I seen his hand go. And I was like, no. Give me those. Give me them. I don't need no Chinese finger traps going on. I knew it was going through their mind.
Yeah, of course. You're a man.
And I think I told this on the pod before, but Mom asked, she's like, so did you try it? And I'm like, too small. They were like for kids. Of course I would have.
Anyways.
Jesus Christ. If it's got a hole, we'll give it a roll.
Right. Hey, I've heard stories about...
Hey, man,
Never mind.
that's a beehive. There was a video of a guy sticking his little worm in the water and catching a little fish. It went.
Yeah.
Did you see that video?
Yeah.
I was like,
his whole mouth came out.
yes, on the wiener.
And he was like,
he had the whole fish on his fucking schlonk. I'd be afraid he was gonna suck it in its gill.
oh.
He was like, oh, what's wrong, Bill? I got a fish.
That's gross.
Did you see that weird little wormy thing in the water that'll swim up your urethra?
Yeah. For
or
men.
if you're pissing. Girls too, I think.
That's
if you're
why I
pissing,
won't swim in anything that I can't see.
Ugh. It looks like a long white
sperm grossy thing. Yeah.
Looks
Could
like
you
mine.
imagine?
Hell no. No.
Could you imagine penis sticking out of your penis? So it's, I have to pull it out.
What's fucked up is the guys that like split their shit.
Yeah.
Looks like a fucking Polish sausage.
Wait, what?
They cut it.
Like they do their tongue?
They cut their wiener from the
Why?
pee hole down, and it goes. It's those weirdos that take like
Is that even
stuff.
possible?
They're like in their pee hole. Yeah, I was watching a
Gross.
video and I'm like, oh, look at this lady.
Because it ain't gonna
But
get
look,
hard anymore.
You see a guy like this, and it's like, but hold up, it's a behind view. And then the lady's like, shoo, with her little whip, she's like walking up, and then she pulls out, and the guy, then it switches to the guy, and she's like, right in his pee hole. And I was like, fucking shut that shit off. And all I could think about it all night.
Well, I'll tell you what I came across.
How smooth it popped up in there.
Well, I'll tell you what I came across. And it fucking
pussy
I
pumping.
couldn't look. No, it was somewhere in Mexico.
Arriba.
Somebody, there was the whole town caught a man that was molesting little girls.
Oh, now that's not fun.
And they stripped him, held him down, and let a pit bull eat his junk. I watched him eat the junk.
Ugh.
And it was like, but it was like, that's what the fuck you get,
Man,
motherfucker.
I would want him. I would want the guy to stay alive.
He was.
I mean,
he was alive.
After the dick
screaming.
eating. Now think about this: the dog's gonna
and they were telling him to shut up, shove the sock in his mouth, everything.
But the fucking dog is gonna go poop. Just 2 nuts pop out.
Well, no, he was eating him, like tearing him apart. Yeah, he was like eating it like it was a fucking rib.
They're like, this is El Dog, and he has a taste for human penis.
They had to put something. They had to put something on him so where he would attack it.
He's going to eat his cock. What if that's all he eats?
I mean, that's what the fuck it's what he got. That's what he got for molesting little girls. And raping girls.
But didn't that movie Cujo? Did the dog eat a dick?
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
I think it was fucking.
I don't think I ever watched that movie because I like dogs so much.
I read the book. Mom had the book, I think.
Mom read all them damn things. I couldn't do it.
She don't remember them.
Of course you don't.
All right. Family Dysfunction. Did we get everything in?
Yeah.
Well, look, guys, if we missed some shit, we missed it. Sorry. Season 5, episode 14. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We will, next episode, I believe we'll have Mondono. I don't know about El Misopolis. We'll try. What's up?
Did you hear a car horn?
Maybe. So as Mom would say, and as I say now, don't be a Karen, be a Johnny.
Don't, toodaloo motherfuckers. Remember what I was gonna say?
Your old one was yurt.
You heard.
Yurt.
Bing bong,
right.
Who's that?
Peace.
It's the Family Dysfunction. Family Dysfunction. Family Dysfunction.